It's early morning, November 27th, 2012. It's soon time to harvest the first large-scale farmed blue mussels in the Baltic Sea, mussels that have been grown for 2.5 years. Right now, we're in Seglingen, a small island in the eastern part of the Åland archipelago between Finland and Sweden. The preparations for the harvest have just begun by the Norwegian company Smart Farm, which also manufactured and delivered the farm units. Many are the details that have to be adjusted in the harvest equipment, since it's not actually suited for the small Baltic blue mussels. The whole process of preparation lasts for around 3 hours, which also can be seen from the daylight slowly coming. Here's the inside of the harvest machine. And here's the machine in full. A technical masterpiece which weighs 3 tons but floats by itself thanks to the pontoons on its sides. The plan was to lift the machine with the vessel crane, but that turned out not to be possible despite many attempts. The crane was just too weak. The situation felt very nervous. Instead, other alternatives to get the machine out to the farm site and then onto the actual farm unit had to be considered. After a lot of thinking and discussing, one possible way seemed realistic. The machine was lifted into the sea from a ferry with the truck crane and then tugged out to the farm site by the harvest vessel about 1 nautical mile from Seglingen. The tugging lasted for approximately 40 minutes, which gave time for further discussions about the details in getting the machine in place. Once on the farm site, a nervous atmosphere surrounded all involved. Will this function? Yes, it works. And what a relief. Here's the machine on top of the first unit, and connecting it with the other equipment can now start. The pictures can now speak for themselves. The weakest link of the harvest line is mounted here, the lattice work, where the mussels and the water are separated before the mussels slide down into the big bag. This lattice work was not suited for the small Baltic blue mussels, which caused a big loss of smaller mussels slipping through the lattice work and further back into the sea. As can be seen here, the water and the small mussels are falling through the lattice work. The first day is over. Lots of technical challenges. One unit harvested, mussels unloaded and weighed and prepared for transportation by truck. On the second day, the 3 remaining units are harvested, as if the technical problems weren't enough, in full blizzard. On the third day, the mussels are loaded onto a truck, totally 14,400 kilos, for transportation to Orust on the Swedish west coast, where they are to become mussel meal. Two and a half years of mussel farming and a lot of challenges are over. An enormous amount of know-how about mussel farming in the Baltic Sea has slowly been born.